can go on and on and on, really. Kids are all over social media these days, but it also poses some pretty big safety problems. Tracy Repchuk is the author of a book, which we have here, Social Media Safety for Kids, What Every Parent Must Know. Thank you so much for being here, Tracy. You're also a social media strategist, author, but of course, you're a mom too.
I am.
So
Mom of 3 kids,
yeah,
very active.
You know how important it is.
I do.
And just tell us, for parents out there who maybe aren't monitoring their kids on social media, what are some of the big concerns if they're not?
Well, the biggest thing is 95% of the kids are on social media.
Yeah.
43% of them have reported an incident of cyberbullying or cyberstalking. Over 1 million kids were affected on Facebook alone, and only 7% of the parents are aware. So that says there's this big technology gap, which is, you know, I've been in the online since I was like 19 years old in the IT industry.
Right.
You know, when the internet came, I was immediately on it. So I have this advantage of knowing what's going on up there. Most parents don't.
So your message really is to parents. If they're not on Facebook, if they're not on Twitter, they better create a profile and they better figure it out.
Exactly. You need to be, I only spend a couple minutes a day,
Right.
just kind of quick scan over their things and make sure there's no red flags sitting there.
Okay, let's talk about this formula that you sort of set up. Safe. So let's
Yes.
go through all the letters. What is safe? stand
Okay,
for
so
in your
S is secure your data.
Yes.
So you don't know if your kid's information is wide open right now. So you want to make sure you go into the settings, make sure that it's set to private or friends only, not friends of friends. You want to make sure that everything is closed as tight as possible, because you don't know what kind of friends your other friends are picking and if they're getting monitored.
Yeah. And then A.
So the A is ask questions. This goes back to you really need to be getting online, quick little scan. If something red flags, you need to ask them about it. Do you really know that person? You know, how well do you know them? What's happening there? We talk about, you know, how was your day at school? They're spending as much time on these devices now as they are at school.
And talking to their parents.
Yeah.
Right. F. What does that stand for?
So fans aren't always friends. It's time to make sure that you are being extremely diligent about who is coming on to your network, because there are a lot of fake accounts up there. A 44-year-old man could be a 14, a 16-year-old girl online, and then if they're arranging especially to meet outside, let alone the cyberstalking and cyberbullying issues, if they're meeting outside, this is where you know, tragedy occurs.
Absolutely.
E, educate them on the issues. You know, what has happened is we teach our kids how to cross the road, stranger danger, you know, drop and roll when it comes to fire safety. But kids are now at the forefront of social media. Parents aren't aware of what's going on, and they really don't even know what all of this is quite yet. And so they've gone rogue up there. It's like the Wild West.
Right.
And so we need to rein them in a little bit. We need to tell them what is cyberstalking, what is cyberbullying, so they recognize the signs for themselves and how to keep themselves a little bit safe. And then last but not least, the fact that their images and what they're posting is on there forever and ever.
Right.
And
this could affect them down the road in terms of getting a job, even getting into university.
Yeah. Relationships,
Yes.
all these things that can pop up later that can destroy that you thought was a fun, you know, 14-year-old moment can literally affect you in the future.
Okay, let's talk about this book. This is a bit misleading that I put this book up because really this is an ebook, right? And it's a great resource, so tell us about it.
So it's a free guide for parents.
Yeah.
And what it does is it enhances and goes through all the details that we talked about today, tells them how do you go on Facebook and take a look at their settings, how do you take a look and monitor and help and start to open up the dialogue.
Right.
You know, social media, the cell phone, the texting, all of these things are a privilege, and so it's time that, you know, we make that aware.
Tracy, thank you so much for being here. You can get a free copy of that Social Media Safety for Kids on Tracy's website. We have posted a link on our website to get you there. All you have to do is go to calgary.ctvnews.ca. Again, social media expert Tracy Repchuk. Thank you again. Let's head over to our Kelsey McHugh and take a look at the weather, Kelsey.
Tracy, such good tips. Thank you so much for being here in the studio today. 8:42, and we're